Team most hated. Chaos and Pain has come up with a mini pre-workout here, Cannibal Riot Amped. Now this is a unique pre-workout. So first, let me just cover the price real quick. So this is a 9.9 gram per serving scooper duper pre-workout for 60 bucks. This is nearly the same price as their fully fledged flagship pre-workout, Cannibal Ferox Amp. That one is fully packed. This one has 9.9 grams at 60 bucks. So keep that in mind. But let's get over the ingredients and the experience. So maybe this is worth it. Beta-alanine. So this is not starting with citrulline. It's starting with beta-alanine at 3.2 grams. So you may feel some tingles. This is a daily clinical dose. So it should help improve with muscular endurance, power output, and muscle and strength gains. In many ways, it has multiple benefits. Citrulline, 2 grams. Kind of a small dose. I guess it may help in some way, but at 2 grams, it's not gonna do much. But citrulline should increase nitric oxide levels, and it'll help with blood flow, recovery, and performance. Tyrosine, 500 milligrams. It's just the minimum dose, and it's going to increase those focus and feel-good neurotransmitters. And it works in synergy with stimulants, especially when it's combined with caffeine and thermogenesis. And that's what we have next, thermogenesis at 500 milligrams. This will help boost the feel-good neurotransmitters, making you feel nice, providing a little bit of euphoria. And at 500 milligrams, that's not a small dose. That's a nice big dose. And then we have caffeine, 300 milligrams. In total, there's 350 milligrams combined with caffeine citrate. So the regular caffeine in here is just 300 milligrams, hits normal. Then caffeine citrate should hit faster at 50 milligrams. And the next ingredient is actually like an ingredient that's used in energy drinks, and that's called glucuronolactone. And it's at 200 milligrams. It may help with energy, but honestly, there's not much evidence behind this ingredient, but it's there anyway. Synephrine, 100 milligrams. This will help with fat burning. It's also a stimulant. It'll provide a little bit of nervousness, jitters, and anxiety, but it's like yohimbine. It has like a fat burning benefit to it. And at 100 milligrams, it's a pretty nice dose. Lotus leaf extract. This is a fat burning ingredient. May have other benefits. And that's dosed at 75 milligrams. Then we have Cocoa Burn. This is a patented form. It's here at 50 milligrams, and it is a patented form of cocoa. It will help with fat burning. It also has other benefits as well. We'll take it anyway. It's kind of, I mean, it's all right. It's dosed quite minimum. And Fit GBB. This is a form of carnitine dosed at 50 milligrams. So this will help your body produce more carnitine, and it'll help with fat burning. So all in all, 9.9 gram scoop. So this is for like someone who cannot handle these big pre-workouts with big servings. So we'll take it. I mean, but at 60 bucks, it's kind of expensive. But I mean, how's the experience? Let's go to the experience part right now. Let me just start with Riot Amped. Tastes really good. From the first sip, I'm like, wow, this is really good. I really want to drink this right now. It's one of the best tasting pre-workouts I've had. But that's not to say it's the best pre-workout in general, because for a pre-workout, there's more than just flavor. You're just drinking it for a couple minutes and then you're going to the gym. You're not going to be consuming it all day. So Riot Amped is really one of those pre-workouts that's made for fat burning. It has a bunch of fat burning ingredients, and it has some nice stim junkie type of ingredients like thermogenesis. So when I start drinking this, I really feel like my body's heating up. And then when I get to the gym, I feel it even more. Like within a couple of minutes, I'm already sweating in the gym. And within a few minutes of working out, I'm getting warm and I'm sweating. So this really turns up the heat within the body. And even though like within a few minutes of drinking this, I'm already feeling that heating up. But when I start working out, that heat really turns up. So the energy of this is very normal. It's not anything crazy, but when it comes to a pre-workout that's made for cardio and fat burning, this is going to be one that's going to do it for you if you're not looking to like break your PR or anything crazy. It's not going to make you anxious or jittery, but it's one of those pre-workouts that has a place for anyone that's looking for a strong pre-workout, but not necessarily the strongest. So for like the slim junkie type of pre-workout enthusiast may find this useful on those days when you want something to get you going, but without going too far in terms of stimulants, but it'll still be effective in terms of turning up the energy, turning up the thermogenesis, and really getting you going without like going over the top or anything. Like there's mood elevation, and the mood elevation is there, and it's good for an hour. But after that, it kind of like dials back, sits back, and then everything else keeps going. So throughout the workout, I'd feel warm, sweating, and I really feel like the thermogenesis within the body has been turned up more than most pre-workouts, and it makes sense because it does have some ingredients that heats up the body, like Fit GBB. That's a really intense sweat-inducing type of ingredient that will cause some crazy sweatiness, but it's really nice if you're looking to maximize your thermogenesis for your workout without going overboard with stimulants. It's nice to have, but for someone who's looking for like a strong pre-workout but without going over the top or anything, this should be one to look at because it does everything really well, but without going over the top or in terms of any sort of direction. And for a beginner who's looking for like a stim junkie type of pre-workout, this might be good, although the thermogenesis off this might be overwhelming. So it might be a good idea to do, to assess your tolerance with like half a serving. That would make sense. But it tastes really good, and I feel like this is really good for cardio-based workouts, or you just want something in between those really strong pre-workouts, but it's not going to break any records in terms of mental elevation, like mood elevation, energy. Everything is there. But I think the thermogenesis part of this pre-workout is really, really where it shines. So Riot Amped. It's a decent pre-workout, a good one that would make a lot of people happy in terms of like cardio-based pre-workout, or just something in between those days when you just want to work out with the pre-workout but without going overboard with anything. But yeah, links in the description if you want to get this. But thank you so much for watching. You're a legend if you're watching to this point.